messages like, why you no scream?
Miriam, we're live now.
Oh!
Hello and welcome to the Ladies of Lore. I probably should have counted how many episodes of this we've done, but I have no idea. I think sometime this week I'll probably have to go back and figure out how many of these and how many of the Pokemon Nuzlockes we've done. But we are here for the Ladies of Lore probably destroy a bunch of gnolls today. Who knows for sure? And the rest of you are just going to be apparently completely quiet. Okay.
I didn't know if there was going to be anything else to add.
You know what?
Who are
Quietness
you?
is a charm, friend.
Who are all of you?
I don't know. Read the names under our boxes. Unless
We're
you...
people. Wait.
What?
Right there?
Are you sure?
Right there?
Are we
Are
really
we
people?
Are we? Look
I
at
don't know.
painting! I made this.
It's pretty.
It's a symbol from another D&D podcast done by the McElroy brothers called the Adventure Zone. They did one humongous, gigantic arc called the Balance Arc, and this is the symbol for it, and it's pretty! Okay,
It is.
Steven, get the other one.
I mean, the other one's already, visible right behind me, which is that Haley got bored and just made me the Zelda it's the Triforce, but with this stylized thing on it, and I don't know what the stylized thing is.
I don't know,
yeah,
it was under
who are
Zelda's
your-
symbol shirt.
Who are your
Search.
characters, you goobers?
Nadar! I'm a man.
I'm Alcina. I am a very, very, very confused tiefling.
God, it's warm.
Very
in here.
confusing.
And I'm Celine. Sometimes drunk pirate captain.
They're
Always good to be a drunk pirate.
just going to largely ignore that
Sometimes.
two of them are dragon people, and that one of them's a scion, and the other one's a warlock, and that Miriam is a paladin. You know, those important bits about, what the hell your characters do.
I'm a dark paladin, which is kind of confusing.
And we all opened up a pop-up bar last episode.
Yes, they did.
And hot damn, did we kill it?
Made a fucking killing.
We made a mint on our bar.
Yeah, honestly, in terms of, normal D&D money, for the average goober, not a, adventurer, yes, you made a ton. You made an insane amount. Yeah, I guess it's the wing crest, yeah.
We sold 172 beers.
How many wines?
50.
Also, some
And-
water was thrown in there.
4 water for the SAT people. It was a very, very good night.
They're pretty much selling water, beer, and wine on what amounts to...
A desert.
I was going to say on what amounts to Dune, but yeah.
Oh.
It was great.
Well, not everybody knows what Doom is.
It was
Haley,
a very good night.
Of the people who are going to be watching this and know of D&D, if I say the word Dune, they're much more likely to know what Dune is than D&D.
Fair enough.
Or at least have some reference to it.
But we did sell that alchemy jug. Or we
Yes.
traded it.
You traded it for basically an alliance with...
I'm
The
pretty
powers that be
sure
on this.
that, was the best trade we've ever made for an alchemy jug for
To
a
be
planetary alliance.
To be fair, I was a little tipsy that entire session, so...
And we just lost Steph, which means the camera's
Yeah.
gone back-asswards.
So, it'll fix itself in a minute, guys.
Once we get Steph back.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, I just clicked over. Oh god.
Actually, well, while we're talking about this then, I'm going to really quickly add some things to everyone's information, since I just realized I could just do this.
By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Are
Some of
any
us may or may not be
wearing
drinking.
green?
Since
I
some
said-
of us may or may not be drinking.
I am wearing a green skirt and a green necklace.
I am not
Okay.
wearing any green, but the only one of you that can pinch me is Haley, and I've got a Nerf gun nearby.
And if he pinches me, I've got my fists.
I don't abuse people, but okay.
Yep.
What? I don't have a Nerf gun. It's the next best thing there.
We have another Nerf gun.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
It's right there! There's
It's
two
all
of them!
across
One of
the
them is
room!
yours!
You could also throw balls of yarn at him, dear.
Ooh.
Picking up the Nerf gun now.
I am so sorry.
It's more of just for self-defense at this point.
No, there's privacy electronics, and I'm not gonna do that because
Yeah.
I know better. We don't have the money to replace all of that shit, so.
We don't have the money to replace most of this shit.
Yeah, no, we're not. Don't throw the kitty cat.
I don't even know where the cat
No.
is right now. There's a good
cat's-
chance that the cat is currently trying to become one with the trash can.
He's really, like, he keeps knocking it over, and it, like, catches on a chair, so it's just, like, partially leaned over.
It's just annoying more than anything. Oliver, come here.
What little mischief, pumpkin.
Oliver.
My mom sent a package to Cosmo with a toy in it, and she addressed it to Cosmo.
That's adorable.
Cosmo,
Your mother is adorable.
Come here. Come here, Cosmo.
The cat might enjoy it a bit too much. The cat is kind of insane today.
Hi, kitty boy.
He's taken to trying to eat anyone who pets him in ways that displease him, which is pretty much anything besides the top of his head.
I've got a puppy.
You do, but he's not actually on camera. Oh wait, he's
His butt
perfect.
is.
His head is on camera. Oh, his head was on camera.
Wait, he's in my frame. Hi, buddy. Hi, puppy. Hi, Cosmo boy.
And he's looking directly at you. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, buddy.
Now if we
Nope,
could just
You're over here. You're over here. Hi.
Now if we
Hello.
could just get Steph back. Well, while we have people gone, then I'm gonna start out by saying that I'm trying to work on a couple of things on the stream, so you may notice stuff changing over the next couple of days. For one thing, I have added a couple of... One, I've changed
Stop.
our the notifications, so they all have a audio cue attached to them now, and it's not just like Bastion sounds. They all have distinct ones, except for donations and bits. Those use the same one. I guess we're just gonna leave it as a mystery until we start hearing them. Oh, looks like Steph might be back. Maybe.
We're back in our frames.
Huzzah!
Yay!
Puppy!
But we can't hear Steph.
Puppy. Who's very unhappy with me.
Miriam, can you hear Steph?
Steph,
Oh.
can you say something? Oh, wait.
Wait.
I heard like the rustling.
Yeah, I think-
of-
I think we can talk now.
kind of.
Weird. We heard the rustling, but we can't hear you.
I heard her for a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
There she
there
is.
we go.
I had
Yay!
to re-plug my headset in. It was weird.
Weird.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, ideally, yes, Demasu.
That would be ideal. Goodbye,
But-
puppy.
Yeah. I mean, I've also added them to hosting and rating, which sadly Chewy hosted us when the audio wasn't up, so no one would have heard that.
Mm.
So, sadness. The other thing is adding a couple of new working on adding a couple of new commands to the bot. One of which I am going to do right now, once I make sure that it has a nice, long cooldown. What?
Yeah, I'm confused.
What?
Oh no, just chat, interacting with chat.
Yeah.
Chat. But anyways,
Okay, there. Now it has like a 4-minute cooldown and a very high cost. So, yes. This is a command that just got added. I'm going to be adding more like this that are going to actually use our currency and be quite expensive. And I'm probably going to regret it. But for now, this will exist.
Have you ever been hit by a giant, genetically engineered gorilla? I could arrange it for you.
Yeah, probably going to regret that, but I'm going to be adding a couple more of those as I find good voice lines or other things that I feel like I want to have included. That has like a 4-minute cooldown. For a reason, damn it. Yes, it's
Oh.
also... So the issue, Chewy, is that I couldn't turn on the audio because then you'd also hear us doing our not pre-show, but actually just being rambly goobers before the start.
There were gnomes involved.
I thought that was during the real pre-show.
That was during the real pre-show.
Yeah, I'm talking about the,
Oh,
5 minutes where we were live, but muted.
That's true. Hmm.
Okay, so, who remembers where we were at last week? Shut up, Chewy.
We just got
Okay.
rid of one of the groups of gnolls.
You
There are
getting rid of it
Well,
is...
we didn't get rid of it. The wall ate it.
The wall, yeah, the
Yes.
zombie wall. Ate it.
To be clear,
Um,
it was also a warband of, 3 dozen gnolls max.
Yeah,
It
there's
still counted.
there's like a little one, a medium-sized one, and a big one.
There were 2 small ones and 1 large one.
Okay, I was for
Yeah.
some reason I was thinking there was a big, a medium, and a small. But
Yeah, the other 2 are about
Yeah.
the same... Well, the 2 that aren't the big one are about the same size before one of them got eaten.
yes, by the wall.
Yes.
So we had a really while we were waiting to talk to the 3 reigning matriarchs on the Gnoll world. We set up a pop-up bar.
Yes, you
and
did.
It was excellent.
You set up a pop-up bar and made way too much money.
It was great.
Like,
It was
in,
pretty
Um,
cool.
in terms of a non-adventurer, you basically made enough for, just some random
I want
farmer.
to hug you like big, fuzzy Siberian
Pretty good.
bear.
Thank you, Damasu. You basically made enough money for a, very, very, very low-rank noble to survive for many years. Without
Well
doing
then.
anything.
We did a good job. Let's see. Feline, you failed a con check for drunkenness?
Yep,
God.
Yeah, because I
Wasted.
double-fisted wine.
yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was
it-
okay on the one, and then the other I got a 1.
yeah.
So let's see what else. Very drunken Feline and I went and talked to the 3 matriarchs.
Just didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would.
Yeah, they were actually really cool.
Yeah.
We're very just don't stand on ceremony. Don't just pour us a glass of wine. Picture two drunken soccer moms, and your basic white girl wine kind of scenario is what I was picturing in my head for a little bit of it.
I mean, except that they're all hyena people, yes.
Exactly. Sorry.
You know,
Me
minus
describes
that
weird
really
things.
tiny bit right there.
Yeah. So let's see. What else? We traded the alchem. We managed to kind of have an alliance sort of thing. But
you
it's-
set up what effectively amounts to a tenuous alliance. They will help you if you do a thing for them,
Yes.
and are
It's
helping you
kind of
even
worth
more
it.
because you traded them the alchemy jug, because it can just produce water out of nowhere on a planet with no water.
Mhm. And other sundry liquids.
Yes, like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And
And vinegar.
honey.
oil. And poison.
Poison?
And poison.
And
Also acid. Yeah, just
Yeah.
it's
We're just
multi-purpose.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that that's the first time you all have done anything with it.
I don't know if did we forget that we had it?
Probably.
I forgot.
I know you forgot that you've got a gun.
I know I have a gun. but
Actually,
I
you have
prefer to,
2, technically.
I do, but I don't 100% trust what it does. And
I actually found the sheet where I wrote down all the things it does.
seriously?
I
You
did.
wrote it in the chat on Discord.
No, that was one that I was trying to remember. I found the original.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Do I get that, or is it a secret?
It's a secret. I mean,
Okay.
I'll inform you every time you use it.
Okay. Sweet. Maybe I start using my ranged weapon more.
I mean, you have
I'm
2.
gonna
You
hit
also
it.
have the one that's basically just an automatic well, not an automatic, a semi-automatic pistol.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's see what else. So,
I feel like the vinegar would be worse than the mayonnaise.
yeah.
Depends on what kind of vinegar it is.
I mean,
It
just
depends
if
on
you
what
don't
kind
know
of
what
meat
you're...
it is.
True
I
that.
feel like if you don't know what's coming out of the jug, getting vinegar would be a worse experience than getting mayonnaise if you're hoping for water or beer.
Well, I think it's even worse. Like, it's like playing kind of like, I've seen this challenge on YouTube before where it's like you're doing something and then if you lose, you have to pick from a row of cups that either have water,
Oh,
Sprite,
yeah.
or vinegar in it. So you could be really, really lucky and get water or Sprite, or hate your life and get vinegar.
Pretty sure that's also a drinking
Like
game.
white distilled vinegar?
Yeah.
Yep, white distilled vinegar.
I
I know, right?
feel like you would be able to tell just by the smell.
But you're not. The thing is, you can't go up and smell them. You just have to like pick
Yeah,
them
you
up
just
from
grab
a
one at
random
random.
cups.
Yeah, but I feel like it's strong enough, like, you could get a general idea.
No.
of- No?
But when, like
Yeah.
once you grab it, you have to take it. You can't like lean over and smell the entire row of cups.
This table smells wonderful.
Smells clean and disinfected. Oh god, tangents. The weird tangents. Okay, what else?
My
I'm
camera's
trying
not
to
backwards.
remember the exact how much we actually did do.
Yeah, my camera's not
Yeah.
backwards. My camera's facing the right way. I mean, Haley's is backwards.
How do I fix it?
I fix it. I just need to flip it horizontally.
Ah,
Because you're leaning a different direction than you were last time.
here instead of here?
No, don't worry, Haley. I'm flipping it right now.
Alright.
Okay. What do you mean I'm facing this way? That's the point. I'm so confused. Wait, can he see the Discord version? No, the Discord version's also facing the same way. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he might be talking about on Twitch. Your layer of lore is backwards.
Oh! Yes! That's because the entire camera's flipped. Yeah.
I like that he called you a numbnut!
I like that you haven't realized that despite that I do that every time we stream and the game is on this screen. We literally streamed for every day, which meant that 50% of the time, it was like that. What the hell?
I mostly like it because I call other people numbnuts.
It's a good insult.
Damaso, you get tokens just by watching. I have removed the gimme $1.
Aw, so no more Damasu spamming it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
So, yes. Was there anything else you remembered about last time?
Like we said,
Oh, the
one-
spores!
Spores.
Yeah, the
Oh.
larger horde has
Oh.
those powerful guys that have
Right.
spores.
Like,
And
was it like parasitic
they do
zombie brain
things.
things?
No, they make. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that all you know for sure is that they are covered in some sort of mushroom that just seems to cover them. You
Don't
really
they
know-
make the people they attack like paranoid or something?
If a area is going to be attacked by the horde, for some reason they all start, like, indulging in debauchery. But that doesn't seem to actually have to do with them so much as there's a demon patron behind them.
That's right.
Right.
Oh, I remember because we were talking about, like, we can use the ship's cannons to get them from the air because we don't want to come in contact with them, but I couldn't remember why we didn't want to come in contact with them.
Yeah, there's no clear
And that's
evidence that
my
the spores
question.
will do anything to you, but that was the assumption that you all made.
Dang it, Chewy.
My goodness.
I mean,
Okay,
it doesn't
so-
have to be orgies, it can also be weird drinking binges.
So, bacchanals?
Those usually involve a lot more people dressed up as penises.
Okay. I was just thinking of, like...
Why do you people know what that means?
Hasn't
What, a bacchanal?
Yeah.
Because
How do
that's
you
where we
say
get...
that?
So, okay, quick aside. A bacchanal was a... it's named after Bacchus, if that helps
which
for
is the
spelling it.
Roman
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Dionysus.
one of the big Roman festivals, and there were two of them. There was a urban bacchanal and a rural bacchanal, And among other things, it's one where we get clowns, because there were people who would dress up... Ah, God, I can't remember what the name for them was, but they would dress up as penises, and there were a couple different kinds. There were people who were, like, fully dressed up as penises. There were people who had, like, awful canvas-made things extending away from them. And there were ones that were, like, sort of in penis costumes with, like, face paint and a bunch of other stuff who would go out and get the crowd to interact as they paraded through the streets. And that's one where we get, that's where we get clowns from.
Oh god, don't do an image search.
It's
Don't
also-
do an image search.
It's also
found the Wikipedia
where we get
page.
thespians from, because the Bacchanal concludes, after a fuck ton of drinking and eating, with a... it used to be a choir that would sing the story of Bacchus. However, at one point, a guy named Theseus came out with a mask on, and instead of singing this story, started performing it as though he was Bacchus. So that's why we have thespians.
Cool.
I also might not have been Theseus. I may have just transposed a different name in there. But yeah. I think we also get horny from that somehow, because Bacchus is related to goats. I don't remember. It was a weird
Pan.
tangent. No, not Pan. Weirdly.
I know he's like one of the... He and satyrs get along for some reason.
Well, he is a satyr, basically.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Cool history lesson. Okay.
I know more than I ever wanted to know about that. Great. Super. I could have lived my
Odd.
entire life not knowing about that.
Well,
Yay.
I learned that in
Romance.
college, so someone else had to understand now too.
Mhm. I was gonna say there's a lot of fertility festivals that have stuff like that happen.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Theseus was given a goat for his performance, which was a great honor.
Please
Okay.
don't. I mean, come visit us, but don't do the other part. Please. Come
I
visit
would just
us.
be impressed if he did now.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm
Just
picturing
burst
you
through the
flying on
door.
an airplane, flying on an airplane, sitting in the middle of the yes, costume.
Did I?
Oh god. I'm
Steph, how's your character's name spelled? Since apparently I've... Oh, there's 2 L's, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Nice catch. I didn't even notice.
There.
Yay.
That was fun.
That was weird.
That was very weird.
Where were we?
Spores.
Yeah.
Right, yes, spores and
That's
orgies,
where-
right.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say Dick Cheney, but okay, sure. Richard Nixon works.
Yeah.
Oh.
I suppose it would be hard to get a small plastic child to eat on demand. Dick Cheney's evil, and I wouldn't put it past him to eat a baby.
They might sell gummy babies somewhere.
Oh,
Amazon has everything.
That's
The
a
British
that's
have
just
jelly
a
babies.
yeah, that's just a thing in Britain.
Oh.
kind of weird.
I mean,
taste.
they're sort of like a thicker skinned jelly gummy bear.
It's like
sort
if
of.
it's almost like if a gummy bear and like old-fashioned licorice had a baby. That's the texture of it.
Ugh.
Chewy, very chewy.
And not the good kind of chewy.
Not our favorite ginger
No.
friend.
Moving right along.
Back to D&D.
What, you didn't mean we were here for a history lesson?
I mean, history podcasts are fun, but this is the D&D. I think Feline was heading back. Well, I think Feline was heading back to her ship to talk to the crew, and
And I made it all a
Yeah.
full circle. I
Yeah,
came back
you,
already.
You went down and then came back up, and I think you were pretty close. And we finished
Yeah.
off with Alcina and Nadar, like heading in to talk to the
matriarchs.
the matriarchs.
with Ted.
Yes, with Ted.
With Ted.
He wasn't happy.
Who I got told to smack.
Yes, and you did not obey.
Nope.
I
Didn't.
didn't want to offend.
We are evil, aligned.
I know. I just don't want to go around punching random dudes.
You're no fun.
You are lawful evil.
I know. Unless he did something, I'm not gonna punch him.
No, you got ordered to.
I was gonna say.
It was more just.
We're
Fine.
just
At the
thinking.
next opportunity that makes sense, I will just whack him upside the head.
Okay, sure.
Next opportunity that makes sense for me to respond that way.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Alrighty.
moving right along.
Sure
So-
we are.
I don't remember why we were going. I think we were trying to go back to just like get any other information we could.
I don't know why you were going back, honestly.
I don't remember either at this point.
Weren't we like discussing strategy or something?
Yeah,
I don't.
I guess I wanted to
remember.
see what they've already tried in terms of fighting the warband. What's worked, what's not worked. Things we should be aware of. Good ways to lure them to the city. I think that's kind of what I was thinking. But
Okay.
it's been a week.
Okay.
Yeah, strategy type things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're already in there. How do you want to talk to them?
So are we still
Like,
So
we
we-
left
we
off
did-
with basically, like, the first door's letting you in, and then the second door's opening. So you're basically in the middle of the airlock sort of room thing.
got it. Okay, so far I'm kind of addressing this conversation towards Nadara and Ted.
Okay.
So Ted, do you know anything about what sort of fighting force you have? How many men?
We have gone over this with you already, Miriam.
Okay, because I'm not remembering it, which is why it's
They
coming
don't.
back. Right.
They don't
Okay.
have any
That's
army.
why they have the
They
wall.
just have the wall.
Hmm,
The wall is the army.
Yeah, pretty much.
got it. Okay. So, what have you guys done in the past when they've attacked, besides set out the wall? Have
They
they
have-
breached the wall ever?
They have quite literally never attacked before today.
Oh, good.
There
So,
were always smaller targets, and if there's an easier target, they will always go for the easier target first.
well, first time for everything.
Yeah, that's... sure.
Well, I guess we're in this for it, so
I mean, they're kind of counting on us, and we kind of made a deal, and it's kind of important that we do it, that we
Yes.
get this done. Okay.
Flene's
So-
not back with us yet, right?
She'll be there, like, probably by the end of this conversation.
Okay.
So,
I would say the conversation's kind of at its end. Because Ted didn't have much to volunteer. They haven't breached the wall because they've not attacked.
Ted's city was just attacked for the first time that anyone... that... well,
Yeah.
since this city was born. So he's a bit stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. With that, Feline, you are here. You are still assuredly drunk.
Oh, I thought I ran off some of that drunkenness and the panic.
That doesn't actually work.
Who can say I'm a lizard person?
Yes, which means you metabolize much slower.
Damn. Okay.
that's
Cold-blooded.
actually fairly logical.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm gonna say that it's probably been about an hour since you double-fisted those lines, which means it's gonna take at least another hour to finish working it out of your system.
How long did it take her to run to and from? Just out of sheer curiosity.
I
While
think
wobbling all the way.
I think we established that it was like 10 minutes while sprinting the whole way,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
so 20 minutes round.
Okay. That makes
Okay.
sense. So,
So,
Flene's back.
So,
everyone
my
on
buddies,
ship.
what's the plan?
well, we have the wall and we have the ship. That's about it in terms of, well, that and any sort of magic y'all can muster.
Great, let's do it.
That's easy.
Are you referring to the gnolls for what magic they can muster?
No, I'm talking to Feline and Nadar.
Oh, okay.
Because Nadar, you've got your psychic weapons, and Feline's got some fireballs, and...
Psionic, I wouldn't really call it magic, but I'm just being nitpicky here.
Okay, well,
It's
you've got
still
psionics. You have psionic abilities.
It is legally distinct from magic.
Okay, you have psionic abilities. Feline has some... You... I don't know the extent of your magic. I know you can do fireballs, send out familiars, scouting, things like that. Actually, speaking of familiars and scouting, did you... I know you mentioned... I think you mentioned it last time, possibly sending out a familiar to scout.
Did I?
No, you
No.
didn't. Miriam mentioned it and kept
Did I?
ignoring the 100-foot radius.
I don't even remember mentioning it. Okay.
That's because
Anyway,
it was on the
so
ground
that
planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was the first time you fell into the tree.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was also months ago.
That was months ago. That's why I don't remember it.
Yeah, the root issue with it is that she only has, like, visual indicator, or she can only see what the familiar can see from 100 meters away, or 100 feet away.
Okay.
Any farther away, and it's basically just whatever creature it really is.
Okie doke.
No, whatever I told it to do, gave it orders before, right? And then
Yeah,
it just
it-
kind of goes off on its own.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And once it thinks it's completed the orders, it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, familiar's out.
Familiar's out. Do we know how far away they are? Never mind, they're attacking, so they're close. Or they're gonna be attacking, so they're pretty close.
Where are you getting that information?
You said they're attacking the city, so are they coming...
I said one of them attacked the city and it got
Okay.
destroyed.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
The other
I was
two
thinking-
are full of bloodlust and don't have any targets left but the 3 cities.
So they could be at one of the
Gotcha.
other locations.
Or they could just be somewhere. They were specifically asking you with the flying ship to find out where they were.
So
Well, then that
we need to
sounds
go on
like
a scouting mission.
pretty much. Because that's, like, the thing that we need to do. Shall we all head back to the ship, then, for a bit of scouting?
Probably.
Let's head back to the ship, then, for a bit of scouting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Do
leave
we-
Ted there?
Do we have any way to communicate with the matriarchs?
Not really, no.
Okay. So... I
So-
guess... Could we leave them...
We go back?
Wait, say that? I didn't quite hear your stuff.
Are we going back then?
I think we're going back to the ship at this point.
Yeah. I was just more thinking out loud than anything.
I agree with your thinking out loud.
Because I was like, well, how are we going to tell them that we've either accomplished said mission
Mm-hmm.
or what? So, I guess we'll
Yeah.
just bring back some sort of proof.
I feel like we're gonna... Once we know where they are, we might be able to make more plans as to, like, what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, how far away they are.
Okay.
Can we... If we can't attack them right then and there. Kind of thing.
Okay. So you're just gonna get on the ship and try and find him.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's take Ted with us.
Ted is
Screw
very
quick.
confused and wants to know why you're trying to take him with you.
He might
Because
be
we
helpful.
collect friends from different planets.
We do!
Let's go!
Jeffrey and Benjen.
Why?
Don't question it, Ted!
I
Let's
have
go.
a job to do here.
So do
Then
we.
can you suggest someone who knows the geography?
Not me. I'm a chamberlain. I don't know anything about geography.
Want some candy?
Well,
Oh, thank you,
Chewie.
Chewie.
Thank you, Chewie.
Aw.
Thank you. Well then, do you know of anyone who does know the geography of this? A little bit more about y'all's geography, or can furnish us with a map?
I mean, the market should have a map.
To the market.
To the market to get a map. I think that might be helpful. That way we can at least mark off where we see them.
Okay. For that, he'll come with you because he assumes that you can't translate map into gnoll grunts.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Well, thank you very much, Chewie, for those glorious, glorious bits.
All the bits.
So yes,
Aw, well,
he
thank you for spending your ad bits.
He runs down to the market with all of you and drags you over to a shop that sort of looks like it will have like you look at
cartographer.
like to you all it just sort of looks like paper, like it's just like a paper merchant.
Mhm.
But he discusses with the merchant for a while, and eventually the merchant sort of like pulls out a map, and he turns to all of you and it's like, she wants 2 gold.
Well, let's pay up.
I think that's reasonable.
I hand over 2 gold.
Okay. She takes
Word.
the 2 gold and hands you the map and goes back to not caring at all.
Okay. So is it a map just
It's basically like a very charitable, like
calling
map.
it a map is charitable?
Well, yeah, because it's sort of like a map of the globe for
Mhm.
this planet with the like 3 major demarcations of the 3 cities, and everything else is pretty much just like, you know how on old style maps there were the like sea monsters.
Here there be
Yeah.
monsters.
Yeah, it's basically just like everywhere else is don't go here.
Helpful. Very helpful.
That could have been worse.
That's true. Shall we take to the air?
Yes.
Probably be a good idea. Since now
Yeah.
we can mark where we find, in relation to the cities where we find these.
That's kind of what I was thinking with it,
Okay.
is where we can just like mark up where we are or what kind of where we see them.
I'm basically going to be saying that you two can try and do that, but as Feline is the only person who's been piloting and is the only person who actually like knows how to read a map because of her job, if either of you try, you will have issues.
Fair enough. How drunk is Feline still?
How long has it been?
I mean, we've established that it doesn't take that long to get down to the market, so still not another hour.
Okay, so
I'll be fine, guys. I got this.
apparently we're gonna have a drinking and driving situation on our hands.
There's very few things in the sky.
It's fine.
Who cares if I hit a bird?
Let's put the bubble on just in case.
Oh,
Safety
no more
bubble.
loop-de-loops.
No more loop-de-loops without the bubble.
Okay.
But we must read out the
Okay.
week.
Well, you're on the ship.
Okay.
Feline.
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out what this would be. I'm gonna say basically give me a... let me check your character sheet. Like if there's anything particularly good on... or that would work for this.
Not really.
Come here, Feline's character sheet. Do. Are your only 2 trained skills really Deception and Arcana? That doesn't seem
Unless
right.
I did something wrong when I was creating the character.
I
Yes.
mean, you should get 2 for your sailor pirate thing and 2 for being a warlock.
Oh, I missed.
Hang on.
This is what I get for not buying a book.
And what I get for not checking anyone's character sheet in the past several months.
Goofed.
Many months.
Let's see here. Sailor. You also have athletics and perception trained.
Alright.
Awesome.
Yes, I do.
I'm just gonna...
Athletics. And you said perception?
Yeah, and perception, yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm gonna say that is a perception check, basically, for
Great.
taking off, with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Well, you are drunk.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what you want.
It's better than the one.
That is good enough to take off, because taking off for this boat is basically just go straight up.
It's a little wobbly, though.
Oh, good.
So, what are you trying to... Like, I understand your plan overall. As the captain of this ship, how are you trying to fulfill it?
Just kind of coast to the nearest town and see if we see anything.
So, there aren't any towns, it's just the 3 cities.
Cities.
Yeah.
My bad. Technicalities.
I just want to make sure that you weren't assuming there were, like, small towns in between.
No.
Okay. It is not a very long trip. They all seem to have sort of set up within a relatively close radius of each other. They're all probably like 20 miles away max. They form like a very, very loose, not quite equilateral triangle.
Okay.
So just gonna head over to one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one?
I don't think we need to land.
No, not really. One is basically southwest and the other one's southeast. Which one would you like to go to?
Go southeast first.
Okay. Give me another perception check with disadvantage.
And disadvantage.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yay!
So for about
Oh, wow.
10 minutes there, you have... Actually, that's probably way less than 10 minutes. For
That's
probably
amazing.
about, like, 2 minutes there, you have this brilliant burst of perfect clarity and just direct the ship perfectly towards that town. You don't see a whole heck of a lot all the way there. Can I have perception checks from the other two? These are not with advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
That's good. Sorry, I'm trying to make characters
nice.
cooperate.
Okay.
Open.
Hang on.
Piece of crap.
There we go.
No.
I always
Wrong
forget
one.
to change it over for my first roll.
Characters. Why won't you open?
What's wrong with yours?
It's not opening.
Where is yours? The hell? Where is yours?
No!
Are you in archived characters for some reason?
I hope not.
No. Did you delete your character sheet?
No?
No, there you are. Yeah, so you have the character sheet open, right?
No.
Oh, well, okay. What do you have open?
Nothing.
Okay, go into characters,
Yeah.
and you clicked on Nadar.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What happens when I
Technical difficulties, everyone.
Why are you double clicking one? What the hell is that?
Oh no.
What have you done?
I don't know. See, it does the same thing.
We always blame the night hag. Tis safe.
Yeah.
She's probably cursed us.
The hell are you drawing?
None of your business.
Shenanigans.
Yay.
So how was work?
Forget that you all can't see all of the
No.
Just close and reopen it. It's the same IT advice everyone gets.
Work is good, Miriam.
Told me that.
Ski season's winding
thought that you
down.
would try that first.
How about you?
It was fine. Just a nice, quiet Saturday. Listened to an audiobook. I wasn't the only one
Nice.
upstairs today. It was great. There's someone from R&D here at work.
Yay!
It's nice. It's it's someone from R&D who I get along with, so it's like
Oh, good.
it was fun. We'd like poke in and be like, "Hi, friend. How's your neighbor?"
Aw.
It was
Okay, so with all of those perception checks, you all have basically seen pretty much nothing. Like, the entire way here has been sort of, like, you thought that the area that you landed in was desolate, and it turns out that it was actually, like, the oasis of this planet. Like, everything else that you're seeing is basically just dry, cracked earth. There aren't even any, like, remains of plants. You've seen some very, very sporadic birds, but no signs of anything besides them.
So it's all really dead.
Oh, yeah, very.
Okay.
So you have now... it takes you maybe 2 minutes to get to this other town.
Oh, so they're all really close to one another. Or they're close enough that a flying ship, it doesn't take very long.
Miriam, your ship can go through space.
Okay, never mind.
Like I said, they're 20 miles away from each other.
Okay.
That's not that far.
They're about 20 miles.
Okay.
So, once again, perception checks real quick.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Yeah, you
Oh, dear.
Okay, hang
Okay.
Feline, you sort of, like, stick your head out of the cockpit and go, "That looks like a shithole." The rest of you sort of look at it and do acknowledge that it's not as nice as the
city?
town that you've been dealing with. There's no main city. There's just the city you decided to land by.
Is it the largest city?
It wasn't even the largest. You decided because its wall looked bigger.
Oh.
And its wall is definitely smaller. Its wall also isn't made out of dead people. Do you need a cold pack?
Yeah, I
Okay.
get it.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, that was a nice pick to the back of the head.
Ooh. Yeah, its wall is not made out of dead people. Its wall is just a very, very large wall. However, it is still shorter than the zombie wall.
Got it. Okay.
So we go the other way, right?
Yeah, because that's literally the only other thing we can do at the moment.
Okay. So I need another disadvantage perception check.
Yes. Ah! How?
Do you want a good perception check from
Oh,
this?
that's performance. That's performance.
Hmm?
I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh,
Wait,
good.
what?
Oh, good. Okay.
Oops.
Sure.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
that's almost
my
better.
gosh. I can't. Okay, it's a
Okay.
10.
We're taking the 10. Well, you're probably going in the right direction. Can I just
It's
get
this way, guys.
Can I get a wisdom save from Alcina and Nadar?
Oh, shit.
Sure.
So both of you sort of like key in pretty quick that you're going mostly the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's basically it should be you went to the southeast one, so you're wanting to go west. So it's basically like you're going west, but you're going southwest a bit.
Okay. Can we just... So we did point it out to Feline that she's not quite going the right direction.
I mean, rolling that stat means that you know that she's not going the right
I'm gonna
direction.
say Feline,
Feline.
redirect.
What do you mean? This is the right way, right, guys?
No, honey, no. Not quite.
I know getting talked to like that would obviously make me trust someone and believe that they have my best interests at heart.
Still drunk?
Yes.
I'm still drunk. I believe everything. Okay.
Okay. That is, my roommate is making popcorn.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
That is why you hear a microwave. Good ears, though, Damasu. Felina, I think we're going the wrong way.
Wait, kitty? What? Oh, your kitty.
Kitty.
That's kitty.
Yeah.
The calm kitty.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So
guys,
you're
which way are we going?
Yeah, which way does
Yeah.
she need to turn the wheel?
I don't understand ship's navigational direction.
I know!
You should just...
Can I do...
Hey, Miriam, when we play Sea of Thieves, I get the feeling maybe you shouldn't be navigator.
Okay, I do know port and starboard, though.
Okay, I'm probably not going to say port or starboard, just to be clear, I'm probably going to scream left or right.
That's fine. That's fine. And I do understand... I'm just gonna stop.
I'm giving you shit.
I know. I'm just gonna stop so
That's
there's no
part of
more
his
opportunity.
DM privileges.
Pretty much.
What?
But
What?
What did you say, Haley?
I said that's part of your DM privileges.
I mean, it's also just privileges as the idiot who's going to be playing Sea of Thieves with at least Miriam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's gonna be fun to see
Yeah.
how that goes.
So I missed part of the conversation.
Not a lot of it. We kind of
So which way is stuff going?
we're
So,
heading.
Steph is going southwest, you need to be going west.
So
And Alcina has convinced her that she is going the wrong direction, but can't tell her in what way she needs to change, like... It's basically just a big steering wheel, and Alcina does not know
Have
how...
you ever been hit by a giant
So we point to
genetically
slightly more
engineered
north.
gorilla?
Fuck. Sorry,
I could arrange it for you.
just did the Doomfist thing and scared the crap out of me. Okay.
alright, so
Um,
she's heading southeast or southwest.
She's heading southwest, you need to be going west.
Okay, so she needs to turn to the right a little bit?
Right.
Yeah. Make a small right correction. Turn a little bit to the right, like 1 notch. Maybe 2 notches. I'm guessing it's like a regular ship wheel, right?
Yes, yeah, it's totally just a regular ship wheel.
Okay, so like turn 1 notch to the right. I think that should correct us.
Okay.
Shit, this is too difficult.
So I might get a little overexcited and turn it like 5 notches and then correct.
And I see you do that. I'm like, wait, back.
Like really fast so everyone just kind of jerks to the
So,
side
yeah,
and then
it's-
correct it.
And
Course
someone
correction.
below deck you can hear shout, "Evasive maneuvers!"
Oh God.
Not yet!
Okay.
I am not going to tell you that, Damasu. You can figure it out. Mostly it's just because I don't want to have that coming up during D&D too much.
So we're now going in the right direction?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
pretty much. I mean, you overcorrected a bit, but yeah.
But I'm gonna basically say I'm gonna help her correct back to
Thanks,
What she should-
Nadar.
and
You're
I'm
the
gonna, like,
best.
gently pat her on the head and be like, "Good pilot."
So yeah, after
Yay!
basically another, minute and a half, you reach the outskirts of another city! Can I get perception checks for arrival again?
Kitty cat. There's a
Hmm.
kitty.
There's our
Aw.
kitty cat.
Hey!
Wow, those were all pretty good. This one is even smaller. This one is also on fire and has technically a wall, but has some very large holes in the wall.
I don't think that's good.
I I don't think so either.
Should we help?
Does it look like there's any sign of life that we can see? That'd be a perception check, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
This was like a general perception check. Yeah, if you're trying to look for something specific, then it would be another roll.
I would like to do a perception check looking for any signs of life
Okay.
or movement.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not terrible.
Yep. So it is definitely bustling down there.
Okay, so are they... So, despite the giant holes in the wall, there is life.
Yes.
Looks like it's kind of okay down there.
Is it good life?
I don't know. Make a perception check.
Shall I? I'll do another perception check to see if it's any...
Well, it was more that Feline has seen absolutely zero of this,
Okay.
because she's
that's
in the
fine.
cockpit.
And I'm still in there with her.
I probably shouldn't be questioning this either, because...
Feline, they all look quite content.
Okay.
Oh.
They're fine, guys. We're fine.
Shall we... Do we want to land and, like, talk to them? Or
What?
do we want to keep going and keep looking?
Why does Tomasu shouting?
I don't know. I assume it has
Oh.
something to do with that video.
I posted a link to What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor?
Ah, that's disturbing. Okay.
The song What Do You Do with a
Oh,
I know.
It's a sea
that's a
shanty.
great song.
And that's one of the lines. I thought it was appropriate. But yeah, how do you guys feel about landing? Do we want to land? Do we want to keep searching? I popped down. I guess I popped down to the cockpit or over to the cockpit, and I explain what I have seen. And I am talking to the two of them.
Okay. So, I was expecting you all to, like, continue questioning, so I'm going to add one bit on to Alcina, what you were able to notice. On top of them being quite content, pretty much every single living thing that you saw down there is also coated in blood.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Is
That's
this
different.
debauchery? Have we moved into debauchery territory?
Or is this just like they're going about their business, but they're all like covered in like viscera?
I don't think I ever said anything about going about their business.
I'm gonna go through.
I don't know.
They
what
were
you-
just happy.
I don't know what you think that their business is.
Oh,
Also,
I
not about
see.
happy. They're
I-
content.
I took happy and content like little like just like little happy town, just going about their normal everyday lives, but apparently not. I'm gonna roll a perception check to kind of figure out what they're doing down there,
Okay.
because I think that would be a good idea. I should not just assume what it means. Dang.
With the 24, you're basically
I
able to
rolled-
realize that, yeah,
I'm
shit's
doing really
fucked
well.
here.
Okay.
There aren't that many gnolls visible, though there's something disturbing happening on the very edges of the city, but that will require special attention to figure out exactly what's going on there. It also, from what you can tell, is definitely something evil and magic-y, so not your forte. However, even your extremely limited knowledge with magic is leading you to believe that they are in some way accidentally summoning a bunch of minor demons. Because there's
Can it-
probably about 3 dozen gnolls down there, which
I mean-
are all coated in blood, consuming a massive ton of corpses, mostly of other
That's the
gnolls.
party.
Can I hear them at all? This is gonna-
Not really. You're pretty high up.
Okay, because I know I speak Infernal as a tiefling.
That's a language
That's-
of.
Dang it, so
Do
that-
you speak
that wouldn't
Infernal
work.
or Abyssal?
I think it's might be Abyssal, because it's whatever the hang on.
So there's Abyssal and Infernal, which are both fiend languages.
Let me double check, because my thought is if they're summoning demons, I'm a tiefling. I might know a little bit about that.
I'm gonna say that you can understand Abyssal just for the sake of some of them might speak Abyssal. No, nothing done. You're not hearing any Abyssal specifically, but you're very, very high up. And when I say minor demons, I mean they're basically like angry blue mouths on legs.
That's a disturbing...
Yeah, they're just joining in on the feasting on corpses.
The debauchery. I'm
Ugh.
guessing this is debauchery.
Blech.
I mean, Haley, debauchery usually involves orgies and drinking.
The start of the debauchery,
Chaos.
okay?
The chaos down there. We'll just call it chaos. Like,
Right.
joyful
Forget
chaos.
I said anything.
Chaos is fun, guys. We should go join them.
No!
I think that might be a kind of a problem. Well, we found them. That's the, or we found something. That's the start.
Yeah, something.
Something.
So
Um.
we shoot them instead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
They can't get us up here.
How do you feel, Nadar? Just start shooting, guns blazing.
No, why not? Shoot first, ask questions later.
I'm sorry, what was
Do
that?
it.
I
Shoot
just
first,
actually
ask-
couldn't hear what you said, Haley.
I said, no, why not? Shoot first, ask questions later.
Plus, I don't think we've used the ship's cannons yet.
I don't believe you
Yes.
have, no.
No, we haven't.
Okay, trigger happy drunken pirate captain.
Yeah.
Sweet. This is gonna go amazingly. Okay.
Okay,
So
effectively, you basically have 4 cannons on each side.
oh, we have 8 cannons.
Yes.
Okay. I wrote down we had 6 cannons.
No.
Okay, 8 cannons.
So, how are you looking to fire them?
They still shoot energy pulses, correct?
They basically cast lightning bolt.
Okay. I'm assuming the crew knows how to use the cannons, right? Like there's a gunner.
I don't know. Did they change the cannons?
They pretty much just modified your existing cannons.
I mean, this is a pirate
So they
ship.
should know.
I feel
Yeah.
like there would be a gunnery mate.
Yes.
Or someone who's
There is a member on the ship
Yes.
who knows how to fire the cannons. However, because they're using magic, they have to get routed through the cockpit.
Okay. So, how long have we been out? How drunk is Feline still?
It took 2 minutes to go to each of these cannons.
I'm
Probably
still
not anywhere
a little
near
smashed.
sober
Yes, Look, I promise you that as soon as she has a chance to stop being drunk, I will give her the con save.
yet. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Until such a time as that happens, assume she's still drunk.
Cool.
Man, the cannons.
Sound
Sorry.
the alarm, all hands to stations? Kind of
Yes!
shenanigans? If we're gonna go full pirate on
I'll-
their butts?
I need a charisma check from Alcina for that.
Well, it just so happens I have high persuasion, so this
yes,
might
but-
actually
no,
go...
not
Or high-
persuasion.
So
I need
charisma?
a disadvantage charisma save or check
Why disadvantage?
because of the words that came out of your mouth and the conviction that you had.
How's that?
They all look at you sort of confused, but go like, I mean, what she said is technically right. And then the captain says pretty much the same thing, and they go, yes, ma'am!
I'm having some unusually good rolls for today.
Yes, you are. I can't wait to see what happens when you try and hit someone.
Anybody else want to try to hit them? Because I don't know how well I would do with that. at the
So-
moment.
Feline, you're basically going to have all of your staff fire the cannons effectively? Or just, like,
Yeah.
aim the cannons, and just the firing has to pass through you, technically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of them have general knowledge.
Yes. So, then I'm going to say, because it's your ship, can you roll me 4 d20s, and we'll add your dex and proficiency to all, or just your proficiency to all of them. So your proficiency should be a +3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so we'll add a +3 to all of the d20s you roll.
Is there a way to do that? Or
Uh,
just do it manually?
Just do /roll for d20.
Okay.
Okay.
4, 18, 6, and another 18.
Well, one of those is a natural 1, so the 4
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So the first cannon basically launches a lightning bolt that slams into one of the still remaining towers. It collapses rather spectacularly on the undamaged part of the wall, so good job there. That 3 doesn't do anything particularly terrible, but it definitely doesn't hit anything. It impacts probably near a group of the awful little mouth demons and gives them a little bit of a jolt, but it definitely doesn't kill them. Both 15s, on the other hand, with the +3 to make them an 18, basically slam into large swaths of feasting gnolls and a couple of the little demon monsters, and basically turn them into charbroil.
That is how it's done. Okay.
Each one of them probably took out about a dozen,
Nice.
Boop.
but that means they're also less clumped together now. So they probably won't be able to, like, chain quite so many together. It's pretty much like the lightning bolt hits one and then just sort of, like, jumps along to anything that's near it.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me.
So that was only 4 of the 8 cannons that we have?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you can tell me a way to somehow aim broadsides at a city at the same time.
Nope, that's
No.
what I was thinking. I was just questioning.
So swing around and shoot again?
I mean,
Works.
you don't have to load them anymore, they just shoot magic, so you don't really have to.
That's
Fire
true.
again?
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
That's
they
fine.
are now aware of you and are desperately, like, scattering rapidly now.
Still try it one more time?
Okay, give me 4 more.
Hey.
That was significantly better.
Yeah.
That 9 that turns into an 11?
Well,
No, 12, sorry, yeah. That'll take out, like, a chunk of some of the demons, but doesn't really manage to touch any gnolls.
Mhm.
The 19 does manage to hit a very... You okay?
Yeah. The ice pack just slipped out of my hands.
A gnoll that you're noticing for the first time that is significantly larger and significantly angrier than most of the other gnolls, square in the chest. It doesn't manage to kill it. But
damages him.
It is very, very damaged. It is physically smoking.
Woo!
The 12 and the 17 both managed to take out probably, like, 8-ish gnolls at this point. There's maybe a dozen gnolls left, along with a much, much reduced swarm of the little demon monsters.
Oh, I don't have my headphones on.
Do you want to face him head on now that we have him weakened, or keep shooting?
I mean, I don't want to get near them because of spores. So, what kind of ranged stuff are we working with?
Okay, to be
everyone?
clear, since apparently no one noticed this, they don't have any spores.
Oh. I didn't.
Oh, they were covered in blood, not spores.
Yes, they were covered
Okay.
in blood, not awful, weird, translucent mushrooms.
Got it.
Shall we land the ship and kill them all? Anyone have
Yes!
thoughts on that? Land the ship and kill them all?
Nadar?
Do we?
I want to.
Kill them all?
The question is land the ship and kill them all.
Oh.
Or just keep shooting from up above? Because we have. Do we still? Okay, so in my notes I have a single forward-mounted gun as well as the
Yes.
8 cannons.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if they're all scattering, I don't know if it would make sense to use the cannons again.
They're not scattering, they're like entrenching into the remaining buildings.
Oh, so then maybe we should use the cannons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire away.
Fire away!
Fire away. There's not much the rest of us can do while we're up
Okay,
here.
give me another attempt. The 16 manages to pick off a couple of stragglers that didn't manage to get into cover. The 11 manages to wipe out a sizable portion of the demons, because they don't seem to care about cover. But otherwise, the other ones are not good enough to even scratch people.
Okay. So...
How much damage can that mounted gun do, building-wise? I say we just aim for the buildings and collapse them.
That's what I was thinking.
But who listens to a drunk?
So you're going to try and... So they've got a destroyed city, and you'd like to destroy it more. Got it.
Yes!
Okay. So you're actually just specifically aiming at buildings now and trying to destroy them.
Yep.
Okay.
How far away are we?
I'm assuming that you're probably like... Probably like 600 feet or so away, just so you can have decent vision on them.
Okay.
Okay. So you're just going to try and basically get the city to sort of collapse in on itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's dead anyway. It's
Trap
Okay.
them all in the buildings and
Give
kill
me
them.
another round of shots.
Okay.
I didn't realize that you were trying to collapse buildings if that was your goal in the last one.
That was. I thought.
Yeah. Like, trap them all inside the
Well.
buildings.
Yeah,
And
but
then
I didn't
collapse.
specify, so...
Mhm.
No.
I thought
It's
you were
okay.
still shooting at them.
Oh, that's not so good.
I mean, if you're just trying to take out buildings, the 8 and the 10 definitely are good enough to start tearing down chunks and chunks and chunks of the wall that sort of collapse in on the outer parts. And you sort of destroyed the main tower building, but you're also not super aware of exactly where everyone has managed to hide out. But from what you can tell, most of the real buildings have been effectively leveled. But there still might be, like, lean-tos made out of stone or something that you're not able to really pick out.
One more time.
I'm just thinking we keep trying to raise the buildings at this point because they're hiding in the buildings. Or what's left
Okay.
of the buildings.
Okay, give me another one.
Oh. Hey!
Okay, the 20 basically finishes bringing down the in the same way that the other city is built on top of a hill. This pretty much, like, craters the top of the hill and kind of explodes a lot of the buildings and things that were in the center outwards. So there's sort of a rain of debris all over the city. The 2, the 6, and the 9 aren't really good enough to bring down any of the stuff that's still barely standing. A large, oh god, red blinking indicator is now also showing up on your, I want to say HUD, but basically, like, your information
The
about the
console?
ship, Feline. Yeah, your, like, console.
Guys, look at this pretty button! It just started flashing!
But
What
it is
do we do?
It is a
Is
flashing
that the
camera.
we're out of slaves button?
I
slave
don't.
energy button?
Neither of you were ever trained on driving the ship.
No.
Would
no, we
one of the
weren't.
crew know? Could we get one of the crews up here?
The crew were also not trained on driving the ship because to drive the ship you to drive the ship in a backup case you need to use be able to use magic, which is why Feline was taught how.
Can I use my scale to contact Anathraxia?
You can try.
I'm going to use my scale to try to contact Anathraxia and ask her what that blinking red indicator light means.
Hello, this is the Secretary of Anathraxia. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is Alcina. I have a very, very pressing question about our ship.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I am currently on another planet right now and can really only talk via scale.
I'm sorry,
Would
ma'am.
you
If you
please-
don't have an appointment, I can't put you through. She's very busy.
Can you put me through to R&D?
No?
Why not?
Because I'm not going to put a random call through to government research?
Can I try to use... I'm gonna do a persuasion check to see if I can persuade her to put me through to R&D.
I'm going to reiterate that the words you choose to say matter as much, if not more, than whatever you roll.
What is your name? I'm gonna roll my persuasion check real quick.
Yes, hang on. Feline, can you give me a intelligence? I guess this would be an Arcana check with disadvantage because drunk.
Yep.
You remember that the red indicator is very, very important.
Okay, I'm gonna try and land the ship while she's,
Okay.
I mean, away from the city, obviously. But
her name is... God damn it, I'm trying to remember... I'm coming up with it on the fly, because I didn't expect you to ask her name. Expecting you to hang up.
It's polite. It's polite. Apparently I'm used to dealing with bureaucracy, so there's ways to be polite about dealing with it.
Lalitharian. Sure.
Lalitharian. Okay, I'm gonna roll my persuasion check to decide where this comes.
Okay, what are you gonna say? What are you saying?
Lalitharia. We're part of the expeditionary team with the Skyjumper ship. Currently, our captain is having a bit of trouble with the ship, and it's very, very important that we can at least speak to Anathraxia or R&D about an issue that we're having with the ship. I would be greatly in your debt and wholly appreciative if you would at least transfer my call through to someone who can answer this question.
She's going to graciously apologize. We don't have a Skyjumper ship. I don't know what you're asking for. I'm going to redirect your call now. And
Most kind.
you hear a click
She hung up.
and realize that there's no actual way to redirect a scale call.
She just hung up on you.
Calls. And I rolled really well too, and I thought I was
Apparently
very
your
polite.
words
You
were-
also didn't actually say her name, or her name
I did
correctly.
at the beginning.
Yes, but you said it wrong.
Oh, come on.
They all have the
Okay.
same end part of their name.
Well, that didn't work, so we're at least landing, hopefully.
Yes.
yeah, do I have to roll?
Yes.
Stupid tech support.
That wasn't tech support. You just
That
called
was-
some random woman's secretary.
I did, apparently.
To be
Sorry,
fair, you
y'all.
also have no idea what time it is there.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Oh, good.
Oh, fart.
Oh dear.
Thankfully, there are no natural ones in a skill check.
Okay.
I kind of thought that might be the case, but I was really hopeful.
Well, no, there are no natural ones in the skill check. So that is actually just a 6. So
Okay.
you start descending rapidly to the ground. A little bit more rapidly than you're expecting. But definitely descending, so that's the good part. You're going in the direction you need to be going.
I'm gonna brace myself.
Whee!
I didn't see that motion.
Yeah, can you give me... I'm basically going to call it an athletics check, I guess. Feline, I'm going to not give you disadvantage on this one because it's pure instinct.
Okay.
So we all have to do athletics
No,
checks?
no, just Feline.
Oh.
Okay.
You're basically able to sort of, like, yank the ship out from death spiral dive.
Oh,
So
jeez.
no one dies. And
Yay.
the ship doesn't crash into the ground.
Ugh.
We had the
My
bubble on.
baby's safe. Okay.
Yes, it is landed. And no one is dead. However, I need everyone else to make acrobatics checks. Feline, you're fine because you're basically like strapped in.
Is that an acrobatics check?
Yeah. Nindar, you are not that acrobatic. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that is.
Alcina, I need you to take 1d6 damage for me. As you bounce off a bulkhead.
I'm not.
Sorry about that.
I'm not. I don't have any dexterity.
I mean,
Like,
you both have the same dexterity bonus.
Yeah, I
What is my
also
dex?
don't have any dex.
My dex is 12. What is yours?
13.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, you can
much
see that you both have
goodness.
the same bonus.
Okay, so dex is not my strong. So you said
Okay,
one
so you're taking
d6,
2 damage as you bounce off a bulkhead.
Okay,
That could have been much worse.
it could have totally been worse. At least I didn't roll a nat 1.
True.
That would have probably.
That would have
knocked
actually
me
been a
out.
lot more damage, yes.
You probably would have knocked me out or done worse than knocked me out.
So you've basically landed probably about 300 feet away from the now entirely destroyed walls of the city. There are a not insignificant number of awful razor-toothed mouths surrounded by blue flesh and things that technically work like legs, racing directly towards the ship. There's also a weirdly large amount of hyenas feasting on the corpses outside the wall.
Do you
that-
mean actual hyenas or no?
Yes, like actual hyenas.
Oh, good.
Who are sort of like looking hungrily over at the boat, but are focused more on the corpses that they're currently eating. Should be said that some of them look like they have eaten entire corpses whole. Like they have awful, terrifying, distended stomachs that don't look natural or okay.
Okay.
Okay. If I put the shield up, is that just an atmospheric shield, or will it keep those demon creatures away?
It's probably not intended to keep them out, but it might work for a while, at least on the demons, since they're innately magical.
Alright, I push the button
Okay.
and yell at my start firing?
Like the cannons?
No.
Do they have weapons?
I mean, they all do.
I assumed
yes.
they would.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying they have weapons, then I'm assuming they have weapons. because
Yes.
you're correct. So, yes, they all have weapons. They all probably have, like, not absolutely shit terrible revolvers.
Oh no, they're definitely stolen though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But they don't have anything like you have the like weird, frankly remarkable technology-wise semi-automatic pistol. They're using like late 1800s style revolvers.
Can we get a quick check on about how many we're looking at?
Probably about 30 of them. To be clear, they're also about a foot tall.
Okay.
Oh, so they're tiny.
Yes. They're tiny and they're basically all mouth.
Okay.
Let me see if I can grab an image of one real quick. I mean, keep trying to figure out what exactly you want to do, but...
I mean, my thought is get the best shots up on deck.
I mean, they're all pretty much on deck because the ship just crashed.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm thinking arrange the best shots for trying to get them.
Okay.
Okay, Miriam, to be clear, the captain just said to open fire, and they're all
I didn't
basically
hear
just
that. Okay.
firing.
Perfect. That works.
Like, they're all just consistently firing.
Perfect.
Some of them are taking the time to aim, most are not.
You
By a lot are not the smartest.
Apparently not.
I mean, they're more concerned that there's 30-something awful walking mouths
Yeah.
coming to eat them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull out my flintlock.
You
The
spelled
special...
my name wrong.
Nadar?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense since I had based it entirely off nothing, so.
2 R's.
What the hell is with all of you people and your two consonants? Sorry, I'm getting the
What can we
picture.
say? We love our cousin.
I'm getting the picture of the little demon thing.
Okay. Can I do another check to see if I remember what that light means again?
Yes.
Sorry, which check would that be?
Arcana. I'm gonna say that since you remembered it's important, you can now,
Normal?
yeah, normal roll.
Huh. Yay! It's a 15.
That's much better.
Oh, those
Yes.
are terrifying.
Yes, that's the, you have expended
Oh!
a
Yeah.
ton of fuel, and you're basically almost out button, or sign.
Okay, so yeah, fuel low indicator.
That's terrifying. So, we
Could
could
we
capture
please-
some of the gnolls that we did not kill and use them for energy.
I mean, there were like 8 left.
It'll get us back to the village. To the city. Sorry. I keep getting smaller.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm just quickly trying to show the... Here. Chat, this is what they look
Yeah,
like.
that's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's
they're
creepy.
awful.
Those are just gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing them making like throaty squeaking noises.
I don't know if
Sure.
throaty and squeaking go
They
in
don't
the
really
same
have a
sentence.
throat.
But like that, almost like gremlin noises.
It's basically like, you've seen some of them eating now. Meat goes into them and it just goes away.
Yeah, I'd be shooting. I wouldn't
Yeah, they're
take
all
time to
firing.
aim either.
You're just like, nope, bad, go away, go away.
How's that going?
They've basically... So at the speed that they're going, it'll probably take them another, like, 2 minutes to reach you. And as they get closer, your crew is definitely getting more accurate.
Okay.
Like, if they keep up, you can probably estimate that there will be, like, 10 left by the time they reach the ship.
Alright.
Great.
We can also use spell slots to pilot this ship as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
You can also-
I popped back up to read the info on the ship that I have written down.
You can also use pilot life force, and it's more efficient than
Yeah.
using slave life force.
Can I go ahead and unleash a couple psychic assaults on these guys?
What's the range on that?
It doesn't have a range.
It's unlimited? Or you didn't write it down?
No, I've got the sheet in front of me.
Okay, so it just says unlimited range?
No, I'm looking. Hold on.
Okay. Miriam, your max range is 600. So anything beyond 120, you're going to be taking disadvantage on shots. So
Okay, so for like with my
either of your guns.
flintlock.
How
Okay.
far away are they right now?
They're going to be about 200 feet away.
What about if I throw my scale warped blade?
That will
What
go
is
about
the
60 feet.
Oh, never mind. That's like
Yes,
not
Miriam,
helpful.
throwing a giant sword boomerang is going to be less effective at range than a gun.
I'm just looking at all of my options. I'm gonna try shooting at them with my flintlock.
Okay.
Do I have disadvantage on it, don't I?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to wait until they get within 120.
Okay. Well, that 9 is a natural 1, so...
Yep.
Oh dear.
So, what I'm imagining is that you sort of, like, pull out the flintlock and go, fuck, I don't remember the last time I fired this. Is it loaded? And you sort of, like, point it towards them and, like, pull the trigger and nothing happens. You go, okay, I guess it isn't loaded. And you, like, point it up to start loading it and a shot just fires straight up. and pings off the inner shield and smacks down into the deck again.
Okay. Not the worst thing that could happen.
No, not the worst thing.
At least you didn't hit anybody.
Well, out of morbid curiosity, roll me a d20.
Oh, God. I just had to say something. 15.
15. Okay. Yeah. How close are you standing to everyone else?
I'm thinking at least. I figure I'm at least probably 10 feet from on either side from anybody else.
So
I'm assuming we're all clustered around on the rail.
So that basically means you are standing at the exact center of the ship.
Is it only a 30-foot? It's only like a 25-foot.
So long, it's pretty long. It's like 60 feet-ish long.
Okay.
But it's only like 40...
20.
It's only like 20-ish feet wide.
Oh, good. What kind of havoc did I just unleash?
So basically what you're telling me is that you're sort of standing kind of near everyone anyway.
Yep. Because we're all clustered around the rail, pointing towards the demon mouths.
Okay.
I feel like everyone would be spread out along the long rail, though.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Hence the 10 feet on either side of me. We don't have there's not a lot of crew.
There weren't a lot, and then you people keep acquiring more.
You know, they come in handy.
I'm gonna say that, like, 3 crew members have to make con saves.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's sort of dispersed, they're all gonna get advantage. I said 3
what
crew
did I have
members,
to
right?
beat?
Yes.
Oh, they... Nope, one of them failed.
Oh, good.
Not good.
One of them rolled a natural 20,
Yeah.
so...
Miriam, I need you to roll me a d12 real quick.
No.
For fuck's sake! For fuck's sake.
One of the sad, poor, last remaining kobold crew members sort of like looks over towards this bullet that slammed into the ground as the bullet sort of explodes outward in a spray of poison and breathes pretty much all of it in and falls flat on his face dead.
Gosh darn it, Alcina!
They don't have that much health.
My one shitty roll of the night.
Oh, the
And
bad
then I
time to
get
roll
a
crit.
nat 12.
Good job.
Oh,
We're gonna
I
need
couldn't
that
have failed
later.
something that was not important.
well, at least he was a kobold.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Steph.
Yeah.
Balls.
Are you aware of how inspiration works?
Sorry.
No.
Okay. Inspiration, basically, you can choose at any time to use your inspiration to give yourself advantage, or to counteract disadvantage. I will give you inspiration, which you keep this and can use it at any time you want, if you'll tell me who that kobold was. Like, don't even necessarily need a name, just like, what did he do on your crew?
Just backstory, or
Yeah, just a backstory about that kobold who's dead now.
all right.
Who
So,
your teammate just murdered.
so
I'm sorry, dude.
he's been with the crew for kind of a while. He was one of the, I don't know, first 5 that we had. Been on as like a crew boy for most of it, or crew kobold.
So he's been
Since they don't go through the ranks very much, yeah, we just kind of kept him down low.
I killed the
And starting now, who's gonna mop the decks? One of them. Yeah. Our last kobold. We need to find another person to do the dirty work now.
Okay, for that,
Really, he wasn't too much of an importance to the.
for that, I will give you an inspiration.
Woo!
So yes, you can use that at
I'm
any time to give
sorry.
yourself advantage or to counteract disadvantage.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's your job to find the next crew boy, though, or
So-
not crew boy.
Ship
yeah.
boy.
Next,
Yeah.
Next round is basically going to go through the maws are going to get about. Wait, there's an echo. I don't think there's an echo. I'll try and make sure I don't make the Alexa think I'm talking to it. So for they get. Let me check exact. They get. Well, I'm not hearing an echo, so I don't know. They get about 60 feet closer, so they are definitely within range of your special thing, Nadar, and they are now within range of your normal attack, Alcina, so you don't have to roll disadvantage.
Okay.
And Feline, if you've got anything that can hit within 120 range, they're also within that now.
I do.
So basically,
I
you've
guess-
got 2 more rounds before they will be on the ship.
Okay. Do we have an order in which to go, or just
No, we
everyone's
haven't really
attacking
done
once?
initiative yet. We'll do initiative once, and
Okay.
if they get close enough.
I'm gonna shoot again with that flintlock pistol in hopes that something else happens.
Okay,
That
so I'm gonna need another. Ooh, that's a crit.
That's a
Nice.
okay. So
Okay. So I need you to roll me a d20.
wow, this has been a really weird night.
Okay.
For rolls.
So the gun fires 2 shots, one of which, I'm going to describe this for you. The gun casts dancing lights, creating a random effect at the DM's discretion. It's literally the cantrip dancing lights. Like, the bullet sort of impacts near a demon, and just dancing lights appear around it.
So useless.
Well, the second shot, which is using that 20 that you rolled, the gun casts mage armor on the target. So there's a there's a single
No!
there's a single demon out there with mage armor now.
Okay.
That was
Can we
not
tell
my.
which one it is?
Yes, it's faintly glowing.
Alright. Nadar, you're waiting, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go. I'm reading.
I'm
Alright.
selling my freaking pistol at the next.
No, you're not.
Why?
Useless?
That's what you think, but it might have other effects.
Yeah, you've only seen 3 of them right now.
Yeah.
Poison gas bullet, twinkly lights, and mage armor.
But the
That's what we
poison bullet would have been really good if you hadn't hit one of our kobolds. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you wrote down what numbers those were.
You should do
The DM's discretion. So, I wrote this so that someone else could be able to understand it. The DM's discretion one was it casts dancing lights. And it's basically just the bullet hits a thing and casts dancing lights, which do a bunch of pretty lights in an area that technically can be controlled, but since the caster is a gun, the caster in this case is unimportant and can't control it. So yes, Feline, what are you trying to do?
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at the one with mage armor.
Remember, you do get to fire 2 different Eldritch Blasts.
I do.
So you do have to roll twice for it, though.
Steven, just to be clear, you did the 8 first, right?
Me?
For
What, 8?
Yay!
excuse me. Oh no.
Hey.
For the,
The 2 was first, then the 20.
okay.
Those bolt. So you're firing those at the one with the mage armor.
Yes.
Those both hit, and it's gone. It's
Yay!
just gone. Like, it appears that the bullet that granted it mage armor seems to have done an amount of damage to it as well ahead of time. And it may or may not have been hit by random stray shots from your crew. So, like, those...
So it's just...
Yeah, you can tell that it was damaged before you hit it, but with those two, it's gone.
Yay!
I have
Okay.
the player's handbook.
Oh, what do you need?
Light and finesse properties.
Light means you can use two of them at once. Finesse means you can use dex instead of strength.
Because my soul knives don't have a range on them.
Oh, like throwing them?
Yeah.
Oh, 60 feet is going to be the max for throwing them.
So are they close enough I can use that?
No.
Damn. Fine. Next turn.
Yeah, 60 feet is the farthest you can throw them, and you'll get disadvantage if you're throwing them beyond 20 feet.
Okay. Well. And we are going to go with inner... No, or... That's assault. No. Why so many papers?
I don't know.
There it is. Alright, we're gonna use Psychic Hammer.
Okay. An old classic.
Because that's a 120.
Okay. Yeah, they are within 120. In fact, they're basically at 120.
Alright, so... Okay.
You're not firing it. Well, the one that had mage armor is dead. That does not meet the AC of any of them. So, no. They're rolling for damage. Basically, next round passes. Another sort of like swath of them is wiped out because as they get closer, your crew is getting much better at taking them out. And they're sort of like focusing them down now that they can actually see individual ones. So they are now 60 feet away. They will be on you next turn, but they won't be able to do anything until the turn after that. Because they're having to use their entire like action and movement to move this quickly.
Okay.
So, Alcina, if you want to throw your sword, you can do it now, but you'll have disadvantage.
My other pistol is just a dart gun,
No.
correct?
It's
My automatic pistol?
it can be a dart gun, but you've literally never once loaded it with darts. You have it loaded with bullets.
I'm just gonna use my automatic pistol. See how that goes.
Okay.
Without using my flintlock has burnt me today.
You can fire both. You have two hands.
Oh, well then I'm gonna fire the automatic pistol first.
Okay. You will get basically a -8, I think, to the one you're firing in your offhand. So I'm gonna assume it's the flintlock.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me flintlock.
So yes, that is 10 damage to a random demon. 10 is not enough to kill any of them, but at least there is a wounded one out there. You rolled a... Oh, and now I need you to roll a d20. Because a 13 will hit.
Really? Even with the
Oh, right, no,
-8?
no. Hang on, why is it +8? I need to look at your character sheet, because that seems very high.
Charisma? Wait, why is it
Why is it firing with your charisma?
I have no idea.
It should be firing with your dex. And
Well, that changes things.
yeah, and so sorry, it's not a -8. It's you just wouldn't be getting the +3 from your proficiency for firing it offhanded.
Okay, well,
So
it's now Dex.
yeah, so that
How does
should
it
be
look why it was overpowered.
that should be a 5 plus what? Your dex is 1? Yeah. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
that does not hit. However, still roll me a d20 so you can find out what happens.
And this is for rolling a 13.
Yes. No, it's you fired a gun, you still see what the gun does. Just doesn't hit
Okay,
anyone.
8.
It casts a cantrip that you do not recognize on the ground.
Cantrip that I don't know.
It appears to be defensive in nature.
Sometime when I have a minute, I should probably just set up a row of bottles on the ship's rail and just shoot at them. Or not on the ship's rail, somewhere out in the desert.
I
Probably.
was gonna say, don't shoot at my ship.
Not shooting at your ship. Basically, just stand there firing my gun till I figure out what each one does.
Okay, let's get the other two.
Yeah.
Alright, Feline, you can go ahead and go, and then I'll go.
Okay. Can I direct the 2 Eldritch Blasts at 2 different creatures?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
Are you
I
trying to
shall.
call out anything in particular? Like Miriam just sort of fired at any random ass demons. Is there some sort of specification you want to fire at?
Does any of them... I have to make a perception, don't I? If I want to see if any of them are bigger
None
or
of them
look to be stronger.
None of them are really bigger or stronger than any of the other ones.
Okay. And the hyenas still aren't doing anything
I mean, no.
other than gorging themselves.
That one, can you give me an Arcana check?
Hey!
With that, you will notice that at least one of the hyenas appears to have sort of exploded, is probably the best word. And a not insignificant number of gnolls appear to be sort of crawling out of its corpse. Probably about 3 of them.
And how far away are they?
They're still like 300 feet away over at the wall.
I can't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna cast these at just 2 of the random
Okay.
creatures and then point that out to everybody.
Okay.
Do I have to have disadvantage with both of those?
With what, the attacks? No.
Yeah, okay.
Those
too
are
bad.
both good enough to hit. Hang on just a second. One of them hits an undamaged demon and doesn't seem to do a heck of a lot. The other one hits a definitely damaged demon and tears it to shreds. Nadar, you're up.
Alright, using an energy beam. I'm just aiming kind of randomly.
Okay. I don't remember how your energy beam works. It just hits one person, right?
Yeah, target must succeed on a dex throw or take 1 or 2d8. So I guess my roll is technically not all that important. Alright, so they take the 11 acid damage.
Okay.
Because I have a choice between...
Yeah. You hit a perfectly fine one. So it definitely looks pissed off that it just got hit out of nowhere with some sort of acid energy, but otherwise just keeps moving.
Okay.
Next round.
Alright, so they're pretty much on top of us.
They're on the boat.
Okay.
So basically, as the
How
round
many
passes,
of them are left?
so as the round passes, Feline's crew are running pretty much out of ammo, but are using up the last that they've got to clear out. You're pretty much down to almost none of them. Maybe like 8 of them have made it on board, and of those, like 2 more still got shot and sort of disintegrated. So you've basically got 6 left on board that are going to start trying to nibble at your ankles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we roll initiative now?
I mean, for basically, you've got one round now
Yeah, I
to
think
try
we've
and
got
deal
one
with
round
them.
without initiative, so we can wipe them out this round.
Yeah, if you can kill 6 of them in one round, then yes.
Okay.
You have dealt with the one that had mage armor.
Yeah, that. Thankfully, who
Yes.
killed that? Was
You.
that?
Oh no, Feline did.
I was gonna say. I thought
Yeah.
Feline killed it. I cast it. She killed it. This is great. I'm going to keep with my pistols for right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire my flintlock in my right hand, so my dominant hand.
Okay.
Okay.
That is not good enough to hit. However, let's see. I don't remember why. I was just gonna like base this off of your D20. I don't know why I didn't keep doing that. Oh well. That's a
Roll my one.
No, I mean, when I originally wrote this, the idea was to base it off of the D20 that you rolled to hit. And I think
Okay.
the reason I didn't want to do that is because then if you didn't hit, some of these would just never work. So yeah, roll me a D20.
Oh, I literally had it typed and then I deleted it when you were.
Sorry.
That's okay. Roll 1d20 is the one I've.
It's
A 12. Have I done a 12 before? I have not.
You have not. The area in general that you fired at, which I think this might actually still work. Let me check and make sure, because this might be a thing that you don't need to roll to hit for.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Da-da-da. Oh, because it's the first thing in there. Yes, so they're all sort of like clumped together and are all now going to very quickly make a dex save.
Oh, okay.
So hang on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 of them passed.
So I just 1, 2, 4.
Yeah, roll me 1d6. So it cast Acid Splash.
Oh,
And
okay.
even though you missed the initial target, it basically just sort of popped an acid bubble in the general area of all of them.
Okay.
And yeah, so 4 of them just took 3 acid damage.
Okay, and then in my non-dominant hand, I have my automatic pistol.
Okay.
And I'm shooting at the one that rolled a 14.
Okay. That hits for 8 piercing, which it pretty much just sort of, like, looks quite annoyed about. As much as an awful, massive, angry blue flesh and sort of eyeballs can be.
Pew
Here.
pew 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 pew.
So piercing damage doesn't do a whole lot.
To be clear, that was not like a resistance thing, that was it wasn't a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha. Eventually, I will have my full list of stuff.
All right, Feline.
For 2d10.
What's your plan?
I was looking at how much damage my bite and smite did.
Ah,
Because he is a happy.
he is very happy.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna smack one.
Okay. With the bite and smite?
Yeah!
Wow, that was actually a really good roll. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so it has gained 1 charge.
Yes.
And you've dealt 7 bludgeoning damage to which one?
The one. I don't know, the one that
There's
Miriam.
one undamaged one. All the others have taken between 3
Oh.
and 8 damage.
The one Miriam.
I'll hit the one that took the 3 damage.
Which one? There are 4 of those.
Oh my gosh.
There's-
The second one. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Nadar.
Okay. Couple of soul knives.
Okay.
Oh, kitty hair everywhere.
One's aimed at the one Miriam hit.
Okay.
And I'm putting a +2 on that, so for 9
Okay.
at the cost of some side points.
Why are you rolling with... Oh, right, because you wanted to use strength. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that is,
Okay. So yeah, so that one's 9. What about the second one?
and then
The first target is not dead.
okay, I'll throw the other one at it.
Okay. You're throwing them?
Yeah, because they just basically come back to my hands.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, and then that'll be another 2.
That's enough to kill it.
Just plain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, with the 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So those 2 soul knives into that same target, plus Miriam's damage, is enough to kill it.
All right.
So that's 1 down. There are 5 left. So
And Crew's
now I
out
need you
ammo,
all
right?
to roll initiative.
Okay. We need to.
What?
hit-
Oh, this stupid.
Except that apparently it's not going to put them in turn order like it should. God damn it.
Yeah.
I clicked on my character.
Oopsie.
Yes, but it's being stupid, so.
I forgot we had tokens. Because we haven't used
Yeah,
them
I
in a
did
while.
too. I've just been looking at a blank map.
I just have it scrolled up so like I just have
I
my
don't
character sheet.
have anything there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Nadar's worked.
There you go.
Hooray! I did something right.
Yay!
Okay, Sina and who's the other one? Feline. There we go.
Oh my god! I did the best on initiative. That's fucked up. What? I usually do really badly on initiative.
Yeah, but everyone has low dex. Feline has the highest dex here.
Yeah.
Feline, isn't your dex like 15?
To be clear,
It
all of you
is.
have a higher dex
Oh.
than the demons.
Oh, good.
That's true.
Okay,
Oh, good.
Nadar, you are first.
All right.
You're the only one to have successfully killed the demon on the ship.
Okay. So, doing another couple soul knives. And I'll do it at the uninjured one. Because there's one that's not injured, right?
Yes, there's one that's not injured. Okay, that hits for 6 psychic damage. And that hits for 7, so it has taken 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
Alcina.
Okay. I'm going to hit the one that I hit previously if it's not dead yet.
It is dead.
Yeah, I killed it.
That is
Okay.
literally the only one that has been killed.
So you can hit the one I hit.
Yeah, okay, sure. With my scale warped blade.
Okay. That is not enough to hit.
Nope.
That
I
was...
think I got all my really good rolls out of the way.
Yeah, that was impressively bad.
I know, right?
Alright.
Well, up next then is a bunch of maw demons. So, let's play a fun game called Steph is 1, Miriam is 2, Haley is 3. How many of them are there left? 5? They really, really don't like Nadar.
I mean, I did kill one of their kids.
Yes, you did.
Mhm.
So, let's get the one attacking Feline out of the way first, because there is only one. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. In fact, that's a natural 1. It sort of, like, lunges at you with its awful little, like, feet thing, and gets stuck by its teeth into the deck. Like, it lunged, hit next to you, teeth first.
That's right.
Up next is the one going after Alcina. That's significantly better.
Oh, for bloody...
What are you crying about? You're the
I
big
do,
one.
but it's impressive that it got a 20.
It lunged for...
Also, that's 17 piercing damage, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lunged at
I'd
you
rather not take damage if I can help it.
and stabs teeth directly into you. To be clear, that was also almost maximized damage.
Oh, good. Okay. That makes me feel better.
So now there are 3 coming at Nadar. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I don't think any of these hit your AC.
No!
So they all sort of like lunge at Nadar, but not quite so terribly as when they that one impacted into the deck. These ones you just sort of like, no. Like you slap them out of the air as they fly at you, trying to gnaw on you.
Yeah, none of those hit.
Well, that means Feline.
Alright.
You just
I'm gonna
watched one of
blast.
them take a chunk out of your comrade's leg.
In the deck of my ship.
It didn't so much take a chunk out as it's stuck there.
It's stuck there, but still, it put holes in my ship.
It did.
So I'm going to send one blast at the one that's at my feet, and the one that just took a chunk out of Elsie's leg.
Okay.
And... Yay! It's
That first
dead.
one is dead.
And that is not... Oh, dear.
That's
So-
a nat 1.
So that
Oh,
first
dear.
That first one at your feet is gone. Alcina,
I'm sorry.
would you do me the favor of an acrobatics check?
I'm trying to help.
I'm gonna say that you're basically able to, like, see the beam coming and go, oh fuck, and dodge to the side and only take 7 force damage.
I'm sorry.
What are you down to now?
23 out of 49.
Okay.
Okay.
So just over half of my
Nadar.
eat on the tank day.
There are 4 left.
Yeah. The one I damaged is still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna
There's like 2 partially damaged ones and 2 really damaged ones.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw these at the one that I was aiming at.
Okay. That hits.
Still,
Still alive.
even with a +2.
Barely. It's definitely going down quick, but it's still alive after 8 damage.
Oh, I totally didn't take advantage of Hellish Rebuke. Darn it.
Okay.
With that, yes.
Okay.
The second one is definitely dead, as the second soul knife implants into its body.
Okay. So, another one's dead. So there are 3 left?
Yes. There's 1 really damaged one and 2 partially damaged ones.
Okay. Alrighty.
No, I think we need Steph. Don't cast anything on her. I think we are going to end after this fight, though.
Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty much done.
Okay. Alcina, as you scrape yourself off the deck, recovering from the chunk missing from your leg and also the bolt of force you narrowly mostly dodged.
Deep sigh. I'm gonna Can I touch any of them? Can I reach out and touch any of them? Are they close enough for me
You
to
have
do
been in
that?
melee combat with them. Yes, you can touch them.
Touch the really damaged one.
I'm gonna reach out and grab one of them by the neck and cast.
Don't have a neck.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out and touch one of them and cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Okay. Are you
So-
grabbing the really damaged one or one of the slightly damaged ones?
The slightly damaged ones.
Okay.
Oh.
I take it.
Bollocks.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, so I need you to make a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
So basically...
It's a d20 plus my modifier.
Yes.
Yes, so my modifier, I think, is charisma.
Plus your proficiency.
Yeah, so I just need to... Hang on. It's a d20 plus 5 plus 3. So plus 8.
Yeah.
1 d20.
Okay, that will hit. So I need you to do 3d10 necrotic damage. Unless you're casting with a higher level spell slot.
No, I'm just gonna cast it with a first level spell slot.
Okay, you grabbed one of the partially damaged ones.
Mm-hmm.
It can't speak, but it's screaming. It's not dead,
Okay.
but it's definitely screaming.
I haven't grabbed one, I just touch it.
Yeah, it
Not
can't
grabbing.
speak, but it's definitely screaming.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Up next are the 3 maw demons. So, one of them is impacted into the ground, so there's only 2 that are going to be attacking this round. Oop. And they really, really don't like Nadar. At all. And apparently can't touch Nadar. That might have hit Nadar's AC.
That meets my AC.
That's the point. How's that 8 delicious piercing damage as it takes a good little chunk out of your calf?
Okay.
Welcome to the club. We'll
Yep.
have matching scars.
Yours is significantly larger.
Yeah.
Feline.
Yeah.
They have now all extricated themselves, so they will definitely be attacking next round if they're alive.
I was gonna make a joke about bite me, like, as a response that I sometimes make, but then someone could easily make that, well, looks like someone already did,
Yeah.
kind of joke in response.
Yeah.
Alright, Feline.
Alright.
You've got 3 enemies left. All but one of them are significantly damaged.
Alright. Do a blast at each of the damaged ones.
Okay.
That
is
one.
not good enough to hit. That,
Yay.
however, is, and will...
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, that will basically punch a nice little hole right through the very center of one of the damaged ones.
Yay!
Yeah, it's very dead.
Okay.
Is that the one that was attacking Nadar or the one that was attacking Feline? Sorry.
You mean Alcina?
Alcina, yes.
They both attacked me last turn.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess they both went like, you know what? Screw this paladin. That one looks tastier. So yeah, I guess it was one of the 2 that was attacking you. Okay.
Well,
Guess they didn't like the bite of tiefling meat they got.
Nadar. I'm pretty sure that one's dead.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not different than dead, it's just more flavorful dead.
That's at the other damaged one.
Yup, that one's dead as well. I'm assuming
So
you're
they're
putting
all
the
dead?
+2 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's dead as well.
yay!
Okay. And then... That I'm not doing the +2 on.
Okay, that one is not dead.
But that one
one's...
was only partially damaged, though.
What? I thought you were using the soul knife on the remaining heavily damaged one.
Yeah, for the 12.
Yeah,
Or for the 14.
yeah.
That didn't kill it?
No, I said that did kill it.
So there's one left.
There's one left, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you threw
okay.
a knife at it,
Yeah.
and it's still doing mostly okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confused why you were confused.
I don't know. I have other plans for some of my other psionic points, so.
Okay. Alcina. There's one left. It's the one that
Flip-flop
was...
pistol.
It's the one that
Oh,
was
no, wait.
eating the deck.
Oh.
There is no punishment for using the flintlock pistol in melee.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
That should do things to it.
Yes, so roll me a d20, because that definitely hit.
Ooh, this is one I don't have yet. A 7. What does a 7 do?
The gun casts Message, inscribing a random, likely cryptic message, onto the target or something it's wearing. The Maw Demon has some sort of strange arcane writing inscribed all over its flesh. It doesn't actually seem to hurt, but it seems confused.
Then, with my non-dominant hand, I shoot with my automatic pistol.
Okay, it is going to take 3 damage from the bullet, so there's that. That does hit, and that definitely damages it.
It's not dead.
It's not dead, but it's very, very, very close.
Good.
So it gets one more attack in.
It does. It does. It's
Okay.
got like 2 hit points left. And it's not
me.
attacking Nadar. It's after Alcina.
Not me!
It apparently does still want to taste that delicious tiefling meat.
Well, it hasn't had a...
And
Balls, 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 buckety, buckety,
Nom 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 nom. There goes your other
God
calf.
Damn it. God.
Was that Fasha?
You did that at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that Fasha?
Yep.
Alcina, apparently
Sorry.
your other calf is quite delicious. Feline! There is only one remaining Maw Demon. It just took a chunk out of your teammate's calf again.
Kill it. Kill
I'm gonna
it.
whack it.
Dead.
Just gonna run up and whack it? Okay.
Yeah.
That is enough to kill it. Your weapon
Yay!
gains another charge.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Yay!
heal Alcina.
Okay.
Use my psionic restoration.
Okay.
At this point, I think I'm just sitting on the deck, just like.
It's like, I'm done with this.
Let's see. What are...
I mean, Alcina also has a pool of hit points that she can just regenerate.
Do you want me to heal you or not?
Go for it. I could
Alright.
use a lot of help.
Yes, Alcina, you have a big free heal, remember? Lay on
Yep.
hands? Okay. Just making sure you remember you have that.
I'm literally gonna take as much as I can right now because I'm
Oh.
at 10 hit points out of 49.
Ah.
Alright.
Yeah,
So did
which
you...
is really awful.
Did you use that free heal or...
I haven't used it yet.
Okay. Are you going to?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Use
I
that
just
and
have
then...
to. I'm looking up what it does again, just because I don't remember off the top of my head. Or what I have to use for it. I have it written down. I'm just. Oh, lay on hands. Oh, okay. Number of hit points equal to my paladin level times 5. So we're level. What level are we?
6.
6 times 5. Oh, I can heal up to 30 hit points.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so... And then I'll give you 3 d8s.
You don't need to do that much. She's got 9 left that isn't healed.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, right.
Yeah. Much less.
Okay. 2 d8s then just to be safe.
I mean, you're the one who's healing her, so you get to roll those.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, so
Oh,
you're fully
I'm-
healed.
Yep.
I am back to like fighting form.
Well,
That hurt. I'm assuming I have some nice chunky scars on the backs of my legs.
oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Your
So,
cat's adorable, Steph.
can I very quickly get perception checks from everyone that isn't Feline? Okay, so Feline and Nadar look over and notice that there are no longer any hyenas. They're all gone.
Good.
There are a large number of hyena corpses and a not insignificant number of gnolls. Looks like there was basically a gnoll for every hyena. Or sorry, like 2 or 3 gnolls for every hyena that used to be there.
Do we remember how many hyenas?
About 6.
So about 12 to 15 gnolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They are not, like, immediately rushing towards you. In fact, they're actually heading into the city. And most of them are carrying, like, chunks of corpses and gnawing on them on their way.
Like a carnival snack.
Yeah, pretty much. Except that they're,
like a carnival snack?
Yes, she did. Except that instead of, like, a turkey leg, it's a gnoll leg, which is significantly larger.
Okay.
See where I was going with that analogy?
Yeah.
But yes, with that, I think we're going to end off here.
Oh my goodness.
Before anyone forgets, we are going to level up to 7.
Yay.
Because you all have been doing a fair amount of killing since you hit level 6. And also just done some fairly impressive things. So, yeah, you all are going to be level 7.
Yay!
And we'll come back next week to see how you deal with the rest of this unholy hell you have caused.
Cool.
Since you've now effectively blown up a city.
That bad.
Yes. Yeah, this is already dead. That sounds awful.
Yes,
Gosh.
it does. Okay, we are
Wow.
going to head out, y'all. I don't believe... I'm not gonna stream anything else tonight. We don't have any scheduled streams tomorrow, but one of us probably will a little bit. Probably earlier in the day, or I might after I take Haley to the airport, because I'll be, like, needing to do something to distract myself.
From the fact that I'm not home.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, might be streaming tomorrow night, sometime after 4 my time. Monday we will be doing the Nuzlocke. Good chance I'll probably be starting the Nuzlocke kind of early, and going for a long time.
Again, because I won't be home.
Yeah. We'll see. Tuesday, Miriam and I, at some point, I don't think we have a time yet, are going to stream Sea of Thieves.
Mhm.
There's a decent chance that I'll probably start early, just so I'm not entirely confused, since I
Yeah.
don't know when you'll be available.
Yeah.
And Steph, are we hoping you can join us later?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
Probably.
Just let me know the
Yeah,
time.
probably
so
around
we
2.
can-
Around 2? Oh, wonderful. That should be glorious. So yes, we will be streaming Sea of Thieves, and hopefully not getting entirely destroyed by the first people we run into.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm currently playing The Hunt, which is pretty much what that game is. It's just, as soon as someone sees you before you see them, you are actually just a dead man.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's
Yay.
fun, but yeah. So yes. Expect some more, like, stream updates as we're going forward here. Like, I'm hoping to have, like, a better idea of our schedule, as well as having our schedule, like, on our end slates and on our, like, breaks and such. So, here's hoping. Anyway, thank you all so very much for tuning in. We will see you probably tomorrow. If not, then I will see you all on Monday. And bye, guys.
Bye!
See ya.
Good night.